My name is Elizabeth. It's been a while since the storm subsided, but the echoes of that chaos still haunt me at times. I'm sitting here, looking at the confirmation email of the latest restitution payment from him, and it feels like a bittersweet reminder of what was and what is now. It all started when I received that fateful text. I was in my kitchen, in the middle of meal, prepping for the week, when my phone buzzed. It was from my then boyfriend, Jack. "Hey babe, so I charged about $5,000 on your credit card during the trip. Don't worry, you earn enough. I'll explain when I get back." I read it 3 times, my brain refusing to process what my eyes were seeing. I stood there, a knife halfway through cutting chicken, as if time had stopped. I typed, "What? You don't have my credit card?" His reply sent a cold shiver down my spine. "I took a picture of it last month when you were in the shower. I've been using the numbers. It's not a big deal." This wasn't a spur-of-the-moment mistake, it was a premeditated act. I confronted him, saying, "You stole my credit card information and spent $5,000 without asking me." He casually replied, "Stole is a strong word. We're together. What's yours is mine, right? Plus, I wanted to have a good time." I opened my banking app, and my world shattered. A long list of charges, starting from Friday morning, showed a series of luxury purchases, at $8,124. 60 Gucci purchase in Las Vegas, a $1,002. 37 bottle service at XS nightclub, a $458. 90 spa treatment at the Cosmopolitan, and a $389. 77 steakhouse dinner. It was a parade of impulse and entitlement. I started screenshotting everything: charges, merchant names, dates, and times. A part of me knew this wasn't just a lover's quarrel, it was evidence. I scrolled back to his messages and screen-recorded his admission. Then I called the credit card company. My voice was barely recognizable as I reported the fraudulent charges. The representative was calm and professional. She asked me for confirmation details, and I answered mechanically. When she asked if I knew who might have accessed my card information, I swallowed hard and said, "My boyfriend." She then told me I needed to file a police report. That's when it truly hit me. This wasn't just relationship drama, it was theft. I drove to the police station on autopilot, bringing my phone and all the evidence. The officer who took my statement was middle-aged and tired, looking but attentive. I explained the situation slowly and clearly, like I was reading a report. He confirmed the details and said it was credit card fraud and felony-level theft in this state. Jack was supposed to come back that night. Around 6 p.m. Vegas time, I got a text from him, "Why isn't your card working?" It declined when I tried to buy champagne for the flight. I stared at the text but didn't answer. Then came a series of messages, full of anger and disbelief. At 8 p.m. I got a call from an unknown number with the 702 area code. It was Detective Anderson from the Las Vegas Metropolitan Police. He told me they'd made contact with Jack at the Cosmopolitan and that he was being detained for questioning. He also said Jack had admitted to using my card. A wave of nausea washed over me. After that, the floodgates opened. I started getting messages from his friends, his sister, and his cousin. They all said the same thing: drop it. Fix it. You're cruel. You have money. This isn't worth it. It was as if they were trivializing the theft and my right to consent. Jack's sister, Lily, called me in a panic. "You need to fix this right now," she said. I explained that I'd just filed a report and the police had taken over. She snapped, "You started it. He thought you wouldn't mind." I replied, "He thought I wouldn't mind being robbed?" She shot back, "He thought you were a team." I told her, "A team doesn't steal." Detective Anderson called again to give me an update. Jack had been formally arrested, charged with felony credit card fraud and theft. He'd posted a $10,000 bond and was back in our city. He was due in court in Las Vegas in 3 weeks for arraignment. Jack started calling me, leaving voicemails full of apologies, anger, and bargaining. But I didn't respond. My credit card company called to confirm that the fraud investigation had been resolved in my favor, and the charges would be reversed within 3 business days. One Wednesday afternoon, I saw Jack's car pull into my apartment complex. He knocked on the door, but I stayed still. His voice was hoarse as he said, "I know you're in there. Please, I just want to talk." I leaned my forehead against the wall, my heart pounding. He said, "I didn't think you'd go this far." It wasn't an apology, it was disappointment that I hadn't let him get away with it. The next week, Jack's lawyer left a voicemail asking to discuss alternative resolutions. I called Detective Anderson, and he warned me not to talk to the lawyer without consulting the DA. That same afternoon, security called my work to say there was a woman in the lobby asking for me. It was Jack's mother. I told them I wasn't available, but she caused a disturbance, and HR had to talk to me about it. The messages from his friends and family kept coming, but I started blocking them one by one. I realized that if I hadn't acted quickly, Jack would have kept pushing my boundaries. A few days later, I found out from a mutual friend, Tom, that Jack had been fired from his real estate job. I felt a twinge of pity, but then I remembered his text, "Don't worry, you earn enough," and the pity vanished. In early October, I got a call from the district attorney's office. A woman named Sarah introduced herself and said they were offering Jack a plea deal, misdemeanor fraud, full restitution of $5,247 to me, an additional $2,000 in court fees and fines, 3 years probation, 200 hours of community service, and a criminal record. If he didn't take it, we'd go to trial. A week later, I learned that Jack had accepted the plea deal. Sentencing was scheduled for 2 weeks later. I wrote my victim impact statement that night, focusing on trust, violation, and the stress his actions had caused me. Sentencing came and went without me. Jack was ordered to pay me $300 a month for 18 months through the court system. The first payment arrived on time, and it felt like a closing chapter. The harassment stopped, and I blocked about 15 people on social media. It was a relief. A few weeks later, I met a new guy at a coffee shop. On our 3rd date, I told him the whole story. He said, "Good. That means you have boundaries." Sometimes, late at night, I still wonder if I overreacted. But then I remember Jack taking a picture of my credit card in the shower, spending over $5,000 without asking, and his casual entitlement. I know I did the right thing. Boundaries aren't cruelty, they're clarity, and clarity saved me. Now, my life has returned to a quiet normalcy, and I'm grateful for the lessons learned.